The true horrors of Britney's conservatorship.
Yeah, it was a weird. Ew, I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
In 2007, the pressures of fame led Britney Spears to a breaking point.
You did something that caused him so much pain, so much suffering. What did you do?
Are we all to blame for Britney's decline?
She was so open and vulnerable. How we treated her was disgusting.
It's heartbreaking to see what this poor girl went through and how she couldn't go anywhere without being attacked. It's horrible.
Does she deserve to be treated like an incapable child?
She is only alive today because she was put on a conservatorship.
If I wasn't under the restraints that I'm under right now, I'd feel so liberated and feel like myself.
She said, I don't want my father to be the conservator. That was her one request.
The world was quick to judge Britney.
Name something Britney Spears has lost in the past year. She's lost her sanity. She lost her mind.
But instead, should we not have supported her?
Tonight, no Britney Spears jokes, and she clearly needs help.
I don't want you to pity me or anything because I wouldn't change my life for anything.
So, sorry, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes every day, honey.
Why is Britney not in control of her own life? The world has been led to believe she is mad.
In 2008, Britney's very public struggles with fame led to multiple psychiatric evaluations.
But is that the entire truth? Behind every episode was a deeper story.
Why'd you cut your hair like that, Brittany?
She said, I don't want anyone touching me. I'm tired of everybody touching me.
And the world mocked her.
The only thing left to do is shave my head, which I'm really saving for a public breakdown. I'm down for that.
Her outbursts at the press were seen as madness. But it was their job to provoke her.
Oh my God, you got her to cry. That was such good television.
That night was not a good night for her, but it was a good night for us because it was a money shot.
And even journalists tried to break her.
You can track in interviews this breakdown that was happening right before our eyes. I feel like we broke this person. We participated in the meltdown and the breakdown of Britney Spears.
And they blamed her for the breakup with Justin Timberlake.
He's gone on television and pretty much said, you broke his heart, you did something that caused him so much pain, so much suffering. What did you do?
But it was Britney who suffered in silence. She was vilified. Justin was idolized, even though he shared sacred details of their love life.
Okay, I did it.
And how could such interviews have been allowed?
What was that? Everyone's talking about it. Well, your breasts.
My breasts.
Was Britney pushed too hard from an early age?
Fame is a form of trauma because life is never the same afterward again.
When you're famous and you can't go back, that's really weird for me. I don't want you to pity me or anything because I wouldn't change my life for anything.
But here is a burning question. Britney performs sold-out shows in front of thousands.
So when I get on stage, it's really good for me to become a different character, to release all the angst that I do have and become this different person, because it's just it's like therapy for me.
Does that sound like an incompetent woman?
And I just have a hard time believing somebody who did 200 and almost 250 shows in 2018 doesn't know how to make choices.
Yet, her father wants control of all her money. He feels she is not competent.
Jamie, Britney's father, wasn't around very much when Britney was growing up.
I never talked to her father. The only thing Jamie ever said to me was, my daughter's gonna be so rich, she's gonna buy me a boat. That's all I'm gonna say about Jamie.
The real question is, does she really need to be under a conservatorship?
If I wasn't under the restraints that I'm under right now, with all the lawyers and doctors and people analyzing me every day and all that kind of stuff, if that wasn't there, I'd feel so liberated and feel like myself.
Are we to blame for Britney's downfall?
Why we treat women like they're always crazy. Why women have no other option but we're insane maniacs. And we as a society have not treated Britney Spears right. We have done her dirty. And I think this is a moment in time for us to give her the support that she needs.
Do you think her story speaks for millions of women?